parents, students, faculty and staff, patrons, and community members. I'm Dr. Tony Thurman, the very proud superintendent of Cabot Public Schools. At the February 21st school board meeting, our members voted unanimously to place a zero tax rate bond proposal before voters. It is important to note that voters will not see any change in their millage rate. Whether you vote for or against the bond proposal, the current millage rate of 39.5 will remain 39.5. It will not go up if you vote for it. It will not go down if you vote against it. What voting in favor will do is allow the district to restructure or refinance existing bonds in order to access an estimated $41 million to fund various academic and activities projects. It's much like when you refinance your home in order to make needed improvements. I would like to share some important information on this bond proposal and what it means for our schools and community. On Tuesday, May 9th, you will be asked to vote on Project Panthers, Building Futures. This bond focuses on the following key areas: upgrades and renovations of our aging facilities, technology, safe and accessible playgrounds, and expansion of our pre-K program. Almost 50% of the funds generated by this bond will be dedicated to building 2 new pre-K facilities. Every year, our existing pre-K program of 17 classes has a waiting list. Unfortunately, our 9 current elementary schools do not have the extra classrooms that would allow our pre-K program to grow. In fact, we are at a point where we may have to cut pre-K classes in order to give that space back to our elementary classes. That is why these 2 new pre-K facilities are so important to our district and our community. These 2 new facilities will not only free up needed classroom space in our elementary schools, but also provide the opportunity for our pre-K program to expand. One of the centers will be located in the south area of our district, with the other located in the north area of our district. Both of our pre-K centers will have community safe rooms that will be open to the public after school hours. An exciting project on this proposal is to make our existing 11 K-6 playgrounds safe and ADA accessible for all students and for our community members after school hours. Specifically, this will include the addition of play structures designed specifically for our students with special needs. These are typically referred to as inclusive play areas and much needed at our schools. The proposal would also fund a key technology upgrade for our teachers and students. Every classroom in the district, that's 558 classrooms, will receive an interactive panel. It is a multifunction 75-inch touchscreen that improves learning engagement, flexibility, collaboration, and creativity. These interactive panels will replace aging classroom technology and ensure that teachers and students are connected to learning using the latest technology available. The Cabot School District maintains over 2 million square feet of facilities with more than 20 schools and buildings. This is like maintaining 36 war memorial stadiums. One of our schools, the Cabot Learning Academy, will soon have a new home being constructed near the Cabot Freshman Academy on Polk Street. This leaves its current building, located across from Northside Elementary, available for use by the district. With the increasing need for daycare space across Cabot, this bond proposal would allow us to renovate CLA into a district daycare facility. This facility will provide a daycare option for our faculty and staff and will open existing spaces at local daycare facilities. A portion of this bond proposal will be used to renovate our existing activity facilities. Our students and programs deserve facilities that help them perform at their best. Built in 2004, the existing facility no longer accommodates the growing number of students involved in athletics and other activities. We have nearly 1,700 student athletes and more than 700 members in our band program. One of the changes you can expect to see are additional lockers for track and football. Due to the growth in both of these programs, it's very common to have 3 student athletes assigned to 1 locker. Another important feature to this bond is that our nationally recognized athletic training program will see a critical expansion to their treatment room. Now, last fall, our athletic trainers provided rehab and physical therapy to over 3,400 students. These services are provided free of charge to parents. This area will expand from the current space of 360 square feet to over 3,000 square feet. We've also taken steps to have the best strength and conditioning program in the state for our student athletes. Supervised strength and conditioning not only helps the student athlete become faster, stronger, and more agile, it reduces the chance of injury. Currently, in order for our athletes to have time for strength and conditioning, workouts start at 6 a.m. and typically don't finish until after 6 p.m. By expanding the weight room, this gives our athletes more time for recovery and more time to study for classes. And the final exciting addition to our activities program is the construction of a new practice pavilion adjacent to our field house. This covered outdoor field allows our students involved in athletics and activities such as band, cheer, and dance a safe place to practice and hold year-round events. We're so pleased to be able to finally upgrade flooring across the district. All carpeted areas in every building will be replaced with either vinyl tile or sealed concrete. We know that carpet in classrooms is not only difficult to keep clean, but can cause health problems for students and staff. Our goal has always been to provide a safe and healthy environment. And let's face it, after years of use in a classroom filled with kids, the carpet is nasty and there is little that can be done about that smell. Ask any teacher in our district that has a carpeted classroom and let them describe just how much it would mean to them to have it removed. The last time our Fine Arts program received any updates to its auditorium equipment was 11 years ago. To be able to continue to support all the use this facility receives from district and community programs, the lighting and sound system requires major upgrades. Our fine arts programs and productions are incredible, and we need to provide them with the tools they need. Quite honestly, our lighting system is just old. 11 years ago, it was a good system. The new systems use LED technology that doesn't require constant replacement of bulbs and can be used in so many other ways than our current system will allow. Our sound system is in dire need of replacement to ensure that audience members can hear and understand our student performers. Let's give our performers, dancers, choir, and band a proper spotlight. How is the district able to complete all of these projects without increasing the millage rate? A bond issue is a common way for school districts to borrow money to pay for major projects in schools. Each year, the Cabot School District pays off debt from previous bonds. As our loan balance decreases, we can borrow more money and pay it back using revenue from the existing tax rate. Our district has a history of being very responsible in its management of funds. This bond funds projects for the next 10 years without increasing the millage. Ultimately, it allows us to continue to provide the best in facilities and education programming for our students and community. Whether you vote for or against the bond proposal, the current millage rate of 39.5 will remain 39.5. Refer to our website for a complete list of projects by school. If you're not quite sure or have questions and want to see firsthand why a particular project is being proposed, allow us to give you a tour. We want to show you as much or as little as you'd like to see to understand our needs. I can be contacted by phone at 843-3363 or drop by central office to visit with me in person. You can also email any questions to projectpanthers@cabotschools.org. We've been able to do a lot the last 15 years, but we're at a point where we need your support to complete several projects that will address the major needs of the district for many years to come. Again, if I can answer any questions, please let me know. And thanks for your support from our students and staff.